From Wayward Social in Marshalltown, this is Bobcat Live.
Welcome into Bobcat Live. Brandon Lewis with you. Great to have you along for a blustery, snowy edition of Bobcat Live from Rosie's. Joined by Anna Randall to kick off the show here tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. And I know Wayward Social has so many great things going on throughout the school year for the kids. You've got the bowling program going on and off to a really good start. But right now, I know last Friday my stepson Deegan came out to the fifth quarter, and you'll have that again this Friday night before all the kids head to Christmas break. But tell me a little bit about the fifth quarter and how that came about to maybe have a little bit of a hangout here for the high schoolers.
Yeah, sure. So fifth quarter was kind of initially made for people looking to do something after the game. So we had somebody approach us asking if there was something we could do or host for the kids to come out in kind of a safe space. So we decided to offer unlimited bowling after the game called Fifth Quarter. So the hope is that after Ruckus in the Roundhouse, everybody heads here to Wayward Social and has fun with unlimited bowling for just $6, and then $3 for slices of pizza and anything off the menu that they want.
Yeah, so. It's a good hangout. What's the time frame after the game that you guys are open to be able to have all the bowlers out?
Yeah, so right after the game, whenever that gets over, and then till about 11:30 usually.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
So the quicker the guys and girls take care of Fort Dodge tomorrow night, the
right.
more bowling that there will be, right?
That's right. That's right.
Of course, you guys have bowling leagues going on right now. I know there's quite a few bowlers out there on the lane already. Can people still get signed up for that? And if so, where at?
Yeah, definitely. So bowling, the fall league's about to wrap up, and starting early January, you can sign up for leagues, or actually now you can sign up for leagues. They start early January. You can sign up at the front desk and or online, either way, at waywardsocial.com. Yep.
All right, so both the bowling programs here for girls and boys. What's that kind of mean to have the hub right here, and obviously there's some really good bowlers too?
Definitely. Yeah, it is so cool to have the high school here for their bowling meets be the home course, or whatever you want to call home alley, which is really cool. So yeah, we love having the Bobcats here and being able to support them in all the ways that we can.
And I heard a rumor that maybe the Tigers are going to be bowling here too.
I heard that rumor as well.
Yeah, MCC women's and men's bowling. That would be obviously a huge thing to the community, because there's a lot of great bowlers in Marshalltown, and be able to house that here as well would just be an addition to that. I know that we've had our company outing for Christmas here at Wayward Social in the past. That's kind of something that, families and businesses can do, right? They can set up a bowling night.
Definitely. You can really rent spaces here. We've got Rosie's, which is obviously very beautiful and decorated for Christmas, which is great. We also can you can rent the lanes out depending on how big your group is and how many lanes. You can also rent the whole space out, which is really cool.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of fun, and kind of right over here, kind of be, not secluded, but have your own little area to hang out and party and make as much noise as you want.
That's
and all
right.
that good stuff. What's your best night of bowling? What'd you roll?
Oh.
Did you break 100?
I think I broke 100, but not. I'm really not good.
What's it mean to support? We talked a little bit about having the Bobcat bowlers here, but supporting the Bobcat community, further than just the bowling aspect here at Wayward Social.
Yeah. So my three siblings and I all graduated from Marshalltown. We are big Marshalltown people. We love the Bobcats, and really anything in the community we love. So having Wayward sponsor, different things throughout Marshalltown High School and the school district, we are happy to do that.
Yeah, for sure. And couldn't do without your support what we do here with Bobcat Live, having it at Wayward Social. And I know your dad Terry is on the mend. He told me all of his basketball days 100 years ago, took a toll on him. So he's resting up. We know he's probably watching at home. He assured that he probably would be. So obviously having having your family in the limelight like that to be able to support, I mean, it takes a village, right? I mean, it's not just one person that is behind it.
It definitely does, yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much, Anna. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And stop out for the fifth quarter tomorrow night after the game, after the Bobcats, roll the Dodgers tomorrow night, and get out here and take part in some bowling. Thanks so much, Anna.
Thank you. Go
All
Bobcats.
Right. Yeah, give it up. Anna Randall with us on Bobcat Live. When we come back, we'll continue talking bowling with girls bowling. This is Bobcat Live on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social for date night, family fun, or the company party with plenty of space for everyone. Visit Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to start planning your group outing at Wayward Social, the place for fun.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Scooters Coffee in Marshalltown wishes you the happiest holidays and a wonderful start to the new year full of love, laughter, and coffee. Remember to fuel yourself through the busy days. Stop by Scooters Coffee in Marshalltown for your favorite seasonal drinks, classic go-tos, or a little treat just for you. Whether it's a warm latte, a sweet holiday-inspired drink, or a pick-me-up on a chilly day, Scooters has something to make your day brighter. Scooters Coffee in Marshalltown, keeping you energized, refreshed, and ready to enjoy every moment of the season.
Back in on Bobcat Live. Great to have you along here tonight. Where's the crowd? Let's go. Let's go. We got a big crowd out here tonight at Bobcat Live. We're going to be talking esports as well as basketball coming up. But right now we talk girls bowling, and Dustin Peterson on with us. Dustin, I know you came out during football season. You were trying to recruit some more ladies. Numbers may be a little bit slim, but you've got a nice senior leadership group. You lost 4 seniors last year that were obviously pivotal. So how's that been replacing, and who have you seen really kind of step into that leadership role for you so far this year?
Well, as a matter of fact, this one right here, I mean, she's been doing a really good job of helping lead the group. And, that's been kind of nice to see. They kind of keep their thing a little separate from me. I don't see everything, but I don't hear everything. Probably good. But no, definitely between, I think, Bailey and Cam and even Ari maybe a little bit. They've all kind of stepped up and taken over that.
Yeah. All right, so are you still practicing at 6 in the morning?
Hey, we do. It's
okay. All right.
6 a.m.
Bailey Damon on with us. She's a senior at BCLUW. So practice is at 6. So, man, what time are you up for practice?
I wake up at 5 for practice.
Okay, all right. And then you drive down here, you get the practice in, and then you have to drive back to school, right?
Yeah.
It's a long day for you, huh?
Yeah, it's a very long day.
So what's it like joining the program? Obviously, you bowled last year, right?
Yeah.
And what's it like that kind of keeps coming back to this bowling program?
I think it's pretty fun. I made a lot of new connections with people, and it was nice to be able to come back and make that connection again with people. So
yeah. So what's it like kind of balancing your schedule? I mean, like I mentioned, you're getting up early, you're traveling. How do you call to keep it all in line?
I do the same thing every day, so it's gotten easy, but it's a lot of driving and a lot of planning and trying to figure out when I can do things and get stuff done.
Yeah. So would you say she's the most committed on the team? I mean, she's driving and all that kind of stuff.
She's here. She does a good job. I mean, all the girls really, and the boys too. I mean, this year both teams are kind of small, and we have, I think, 15, maybe 16 total, and they're there every day.
Yeah.
So the kids do a great job.
That's awesome to see that commitment. Now, last year you only played or rolled in the varsity level a couple times. and you've really stepped up your game this year. You had a high game of 168 so far this year, I was seeing. And what's kind of led to more success for you out there?
A lot of practice. When I came in, I was not a good bowler at all. I hadn't had any experience, so kind of just doing the same thing over and over again with Dustin's help and a lot of guidance from him has really helped me.
Was there somebody that, maybe in years past was kind of an inspiration to you to keep bowling and keep working on it?
Devin Peterson, Dustin's daughter, has really helped me with that.
That's good. All right, so she's in Dubuque?
She's in Dubuque.
Okay,
Yep.
How's she doing?
She's struggled, I will say that. The change of lane conditions, the oil patterns has really been kind of a struggle for her to get up to that next level. But she's still doing quite well.
That's good. That's good to hear.
And she practices earlier than we do.
Oh, really?
They start at 5:50, so
every minute counts at that time in the morning.
And they practice longer than we do also. So
off to a 2-3 start on the year, 2-1 in conference play so far. Coming off a really close loss to Ames and lost to a very good Ottumwa team as well. As I believe they're still undefeated on the year. Are they 5-0?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure they're undefeated. So tell me a little bit about how you've seen the ladies kind of put together the season early on.
I mean,
here.
starting out, we were at home. I'm going to skip the Newton game. I guess kind of we kind of knew what we were getting when Newton came to town, and I thought our girls bowled well. I mean, we bowled pretty well. To me, I looked at that one like a scrimmage, and then we started off with Waterloo East. Last year, we lost to Waterloo East with a really strong team. And then this year, I had no idea what we would do. And the girls really stepped up and bowled well that day, and we won. So that's kind of a little bit, I will say, surprised. The nice thing is, pretty much every week, except for this last week, we've improved by 50, 75 pins each match. And that's always good to see. And this week, we were just off a little bit. Not much. We were just kind of where we thought we should be, but it would have been nice to beat Ames. It's always nice to beat Ames. So,
All right, so you have a little bit of downtime here. You're not going to be in action until January 3rd. You'll be on the road, and then you'll be back here January 8th against Des Moines East at home. So what do you kind of work with in that little bit of a layoff?
Well, so our schedule is a little bit different.
Okay.
So it might show us that we're on the 3rd, but we are not. But we'll be here on the 6th and the 8th.
Okay.
So we're going to give the girls a little bit of time off, but Monday morning we'll be back at it Monday morning, Monday and Tuesday. The great thing about bowling here is, being able to come in in off hours and working out, and it's really kind of nice to have that time and that flexibility to do that. And so we're gonna keep them bowling, and then hopefully we can, because once we get going on this the second half of the season, it's going to go really quick.
Oh yeah. Before you know it, it'll be over with. What's the best part about bowling here at Wayward Social? Is it the consistency of the lanes, or maybe you know how it performs when you roll?
I will say it's a lot easier when you know what the lanes are going to be like, and you know what your ball is going to do, so it's easier to adjust than other lanes. So that's nice.
Yeah. How do you when you go into a match on the road? How do you kind of scout out a bowling alley, or you just roll a few practice balls, or what's the biggest thing?
The biggest thing is probably doing those first few practice balls, seeing how your ball reacts, and then kind of adjusting from there, seeing if it's going to hook, it's not, stuff like that.
It is kind of tough because they only get 2 balls per lane.
Oh, really? Okay.
So they get 2.
Not much.
Roll the ball twice per lane. And so they really got to pay attention to what the other girls are doing. I mean, they all know how the other girls throw. So if they're watching what their ball's doing, then maybe they can kind of adjust to how they should bowl too.
Yeah. And you watch during those to kind of maybe give some tips?
I tried, but sometimes we get we're a little bit spread out. So you can't. Sometimes it's kind of hard to watch all 5 of them. But do our best.
All right. Well, best of luck rest of the season. Anything else you want to mention?
I'll tell you this. We are still looking for at least one more.
Okay.
We would love to have one more to have a full team of 6. I would. These girls.
Any other BCL UW ladies? No.
but these girls are so dedicated, and they come every day and they do a great job. But if one gets sick,
Yeah,
And,
there goes
there
part
goes
of your team.
Yeah, I mean, we can't compete with 4. So
yeah.
we really could use 1 or 2 more if there anybody out there.
Well, we've got some big class sizes, so, come on. Let's go. Let's get at least one more for sure. Thanks so much for coming on. Great to meet you. Best of luck rest of the year.
Thank
Dustin,
you.
always great to see you as well. You're looking good tonight. I love the
I'm sorry I didn't
hoodie.
dress quite up, but
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe next time.
last time I did, they told me I looked like Santa Claus, so I don't know.
Well, we appreciate it. You're in the holiday mood, that is for sure. When we come back, we'll talk boys bowling. This is Bobcat Live on KFJB-TV.
Brown's Shoe Fit has a great selection of athletic footwear, including Hoka, Brooks, On Cloud, Birkenstock, and Taos. Brown's Shoe Fit can find the right shoe for every occasion for both men and women, including dress shoes, casual shoes, work boots, and more. They carry multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert-friendly staff will take the time to give you the service you deserve. Brown's Shoe Fit, downtown Marshalltown, with you every step of the way.
Anytime is a great time to treat yourself at Dairy Queen. From legendary blizzards and cakes to juicy burgers and crispy fries, whatever you're craving, we've got you covered. Both Marshalltown locations have all your lunch and dinner favorites to keep you smiling and coming back for more. Right now, try the sauced and tossed sweet chili chicken strip basket, frosted sugar cookie blizzard, or the holiday nog shake. Don't wait. Swing by either Marshalltown location or get Dairy Queen delivered today.
Have Van Wyck Wood Builders design and build the storage shed you need. So many different options to choose from. Van Wyck Wood Builders, just 5 miles south of I-80 in Grinnell on Highway 146. Online at vanwyckwoodbuilders.com.
Back in on Bobcat Live. Brandon Lewis with you. Great to have you along. Don't forget, tomorrow night after the boys basketball game, the 5th quarter, and family night home game. Students pay just $6 for unlimited bowling after, and include shoes, and get your bowling on here tomorrow night. Of course, you guys probably get enough bowling in through the week, right, Gage?
Yeah.
Porter, how many balls do you say you throw in a week? I mean, how many hundreds would you have to, if you had to guess?
Probably like 5,000, maybe. I don't know.
Gage, about that as well?
Yeah. About that.
Yeah. How do you kind of keep? I always wondered too. Like, you hear about pitchers or quarterbacks or whatever. Getting a dead arm. You ever get a dead arm from throwing a ball, or?
You can get fatigued, but probably not in the arm.
Yeah. Porter, tell me a little bit about your season. How the early season has gotten off for you.
It's been pretty good. We've been doing pretty good as a team. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Really.
Gage?
I'd say we've done decent.
Yeah. You guys off to a 3-1 start on the season with wins over Fort Dodge, Ottumwa, and Ames, and close loss to an always good Waterloo East team to begin the year. When you go into a big match, against perennials that are very strong teams like Waterloo East, kind of what's your mindset, or what does Coach kind of help you get prepared for to match up down those lanes?
Me personally, I would try to think less about it, but just think of them more as what you're going to see at state level when we make it there, and just try to see the pace that we need to be at once we get to state.
Yeah. Porter, what's kind of the biggest thing for you on what you love about bowling and the success that this program has had? I'm sure that kind of fuels your fire to keep bowling and throw some good games.
I just like, I don't know how to explain. Like, it's always fun to do it over and over again. It doesn't really get repetitive to me.
Yeah. How long have you been bowling?
Like 5-6 years.
5-6 years. Okay. Gage, how long have you been bowling?
Probably about 8.
Okay. All right. So started at a pretty young age then, huh?
Yeah.
Anybody kind of inspire you to start bowling?
Definitely my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he a pretty good bowler then?
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah. Who inspired you, Porter?
I think I just stumbled upon it. I don't remember what inspired me to do it.
Yeah. Porter, so far this year, a 221 high game, a 411 high score. And Gage, for you, 505 on a high score. You guys knocking down a lot of pins. What kind of leads to success out there in the lanes for you?
I'd say definitely consistency, but just not overthinking your shots. Just letting your practice handle the lanes.
Yeah. How do you kind of manage? We talked a little bit about the girls, going on the road, maybe a different lanes that you're throwing down and getting those practice balls to roll. How do you kind of get your mindset ready to go for that match day?
Just trying to have fun and not think too much about it.
Yeah. Probably easier the less you think about it, right? All right, so you guys going to have a little bit of a layoff over winter break, and then you get going after the new year, and you rattle off quite a bit of competitions. Is there anything else that you're involved in throughout the school year, Porter?
No, it's just bowling for me.
Just bowling? All right, Gage, you?
Outside of school, I do volleyball and basketball, but
awesome.
It's too bad we can't split sports during the same season.
Yeah, that is for sure. A lot of things going on. Well, Gage, Porter, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Best of luck rest of the season, all right?
Yeah, you too.
All right, thanks. Give it up to Gage and Porter. When we come back, we'll switch to esports. This is Bobcat Live on KFJB-TV.
Looking for top-notch eye care close to home? Eye Care Associates, with offices in Marshalltown, Conrad, and Toledo, has proudly served Central Iowa since 1990. Their expert team provides eye exams for all ages, designer frames, contact lens fittings, and treatment for glaucoma, cataracts, and other eye conditions. With advanced technology, a welcoming staff, and convenient online booking, your next visit is easier than ever. Visit VisionSource-MarshalltownEyeCare.com today. Eye Care Associates, your vision is their priority.
Good call tonight, man. You too? You think what I'm thinking? Let's go to Legends for a Bobcat burger.
Hi guys, what are we hungry for today?
I think we're gonna do 2 Bobcat burgers. Whether it's pre-game or post-game.
Or during the game, it's Legends American Grill in Marshalltown. We do more than just t-shirts and hoodies. Check with Adlet Engraving and Screen Print for awards, lasered items, embroidery, and of course, imprinted apparel. 307 Riverside, right here in Marshalltown. Easy parking, delivery is available.
Welcome back to Rosie's at Wayward Social. Bobcat Live tonight, switching to esports as we welcome in Sam Bennett and Jose Ramirez, head coach for the Marshalltown Bobcat esports program. And Sam, coach, tell me about your day one. You were involved in this esports program. Man, I just, we've said it numerous times, and we've even had the MCC program. We're going to have them out here again, the esports program from out there, and they're having tryouts because there's so many kids going out for esports. What's it been like for you to see it just continue to grow and build?
Oh, well, it's been really nice. Every year you meet a whole set of new people. Everyone always has their own quirks and talents and games that they like to play. But I think one of my favorite things going on every year has been seeing my teammates around me grow to be better at the game and better people in general. Mm-hmm. It's really an amazing thing. You can't really take a lot of sports home and work on them like so much as you can with this.
Yeah.
But it's really something where even after practice, I can go home, talk to my friends, even on a cold, snowing winter day, and say, "Hey guys, you want to get some practice in?"
Yeah, that's awesome. What's it like to coach Sam?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, seeing Sam grow up for 4 years, it's kind of crazy from day one, getting the esports started to, being in front of the board to getting it started, and being Sam having first year going into state and getting third place, to now, him being the senior and watching everyone else kind of, it's kind of a bittersweet moment seeing Sam being with me for all these 4 years and then seeing him as a senior, graduating. So I'm like, it's like almost one of my kids. I know. He's like, he's kind of one of my kids, 4 years together. So, but yeah, it's great seeing him grow up and, kind of hone in on his skill and having all these colleges kind of look at him. So
that's awesome. So what interests are you getting from the next level then?
MCC themselves haven't really come to talk to me yet. I'm hoping they will. I'm meaning to apply on my own anyway if they don't.
Yeah.
I really want to go play Overwatch for the next level.
Uh-huh.
It's what I've been playing every year, all 4 years, playing it in season, out of season, at home, at school. But yeah, I'd love to just keep playing that next level.
Yeah.
Don't need to necessarily make a career out of it, but something to look back on when I'm older, especially. That sounds real nice.
Yeah. Did you, growing up as a little kid, did you ever think that, hey, I'd be able to play esports as video games as an extracurricular activity?
No, I never saw it coming to schools ever. It's something I heard about going into my freshman year, and I thought, there's no way.
Yeah.
They really get that rolling finally.
Yeah.
I thought everyone would always hate it.
Well, there's the persona out there that, quit playing video games, do your homework or whatever, that kind of thing. But I would have loved to. I would have loved to play Madden, or something like that. And I know they do play a little bit. But you mentioned Overwatch 2 is kind of your specialty, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what role you play in Overwatch 2.
Well, it's a 5v5 sort of setting. And teams are split up into 3 different distinct roles. So you have your tank, which if you're thinking basketball, it's kind of like your center, your big guy. And then you have your damage dealers and your healers. So it's kind of the damage dealer's job, and that's what I do, to go out of their way and try to go kill other people. But everyone has to, work together in their own team dynamic to make it all work. No one can ever go off on their own and make it work. It's really rare that you're going to see people not talking with their team, trying to do their own thing, because it won't fly in a team setting. People are going to focus on you, and there's just a lot of cohesiveness that really goes into it. Lots of coordination we have before all our games. We take at least an hour to put together a game plan, figure out what everyone's doing.
Wow. How much does that change from match to match? Are you kind of scouting maybe the other team on what they do well?
We almost always like to watch the other team's footage back. I'd say usually our game plan kind of just changes depending on how good the other team is. For not amazing teams, we have a lot of comfortable character picks that we can do. But the first week of the season, we went against...
It was Williamsburg that we went up against in Williamsburg, and they were a very tough team because they had a tank who was very high level. And so I made sure I'd sit down with everyone and was like, hey, we have to really focus down on this team because they made it to 3rd place last year for state. So I'm like, and we had 2 fresh new players come in, so we only had really 3 coming back from last year. So it was still kind of getting everyone honed in, and then luckily we ended up beating them, went all 5 games because it's best out of 3, or best out of 5. So we went all 5 matches with them, and then this last Tuesday we had another match against West Delaware, and we just shut them out 3-0. And even one of the kids was like, honestly, I was getting bored because of how not difficult it was. I'm like, well, that's kind of what happens when you get prepared and going in.
So are you kind of toying with guys? You're taking a little longer so the match doesn't end as quickly, or?
Sometimes you might toy around a little bit, but it's usually best to just stomp them out, get it over with, show them the respect they deserve. Because at the end of the day, these are still teams that deserve respect.
Yep.
Skill level doesn't really equate to, I guess, what you deserve.
Yeah, that's for sure. You already kind of talked about the support, the tanks. I was talking with Dave, our guy who's our normal producer, and he's played Overwatch too. So I said, Dave, what do you know? He said, what would be a good question? So he wanted to know what's your favorite hero in Overwatch.
All right. Well, I have 2 big ones that I play the most of.
Okay. All right.
You got this guy named Reaper. He's this kind of real emo guy dressed like the Grim Reaper. He carries these shotguns around that he shoots people with. And there's this other guy I play. His name's Cassidy, and he's kind of like a futuristic cowboy sort of type.
Okay.
With his revolver that he does cool tricks with.
That's fun. Is there anything else you're involved in outside of esports in Marshalltown School District?
Marshalltown School District itself, not really, no.
Yeah, just passing classes, making sure you're able to play esports, right?
Yeah, classes have definitely become more important to me the past year.
I bet. So tonight, Rocket League is in action, right? How's their season been so far? They've been off to a good start?
Yeah, so Rocket League had their first game of the season tonight since last Thursday. It got rescheduled due to weather. They played Cedar Rapids Kennedy tonight. They came up a little bit short as well, unfortunately, but it was kind of the same deal that they have. I'm not usually as involved in it just because I don't play Rocket League as often. So I actually had a volunteer coach come out, which Daniel Abbins. So he's actually also my auditorium helper. So I kind of, roped him into it. I'm like, hey, man, I know you used to play Rocket League, so come help me coach out. So they've been doing well. He's been doing phenomenal with the kids, kind of getting them with their game plan and stuff. Yeah. But it's, fresh new team, one returning kid from, from a group of 6. So it's getting the chemistry, getting them all bunched up together and working together. So
I know, Jose, you, along with Logan Wolf and the other coach you were mentioning about, it takes a lot of people, I'm sure, to get, everybody signed up or, making sure you're getting the strategies or, one coach has an expertise in this game and the other. Tell me how that dynamic kind of works.
Yeah, so it's like esports is essentially just like sports in general, but each game it's like its own individual sport. So as Overwatch would be essentially like football, and Rocket League would be bowling, and Valorant would be swimming. So they're all in their own individual thing because they don't require each individual rules, skills, game sets. So you really have to understand the game and fundamental as a whole to kind of get started. And that's kind of where, it was a little bit of an issue because it was essentially just 3 of us running the whole esports program, and I have to jump back and forth between Overwatch and Rocket League, and I don't play Rocket League, so I felt bad for the kids, because I'm like, they're like, what do we do here? I'm like, I don't know. So I was lucky enough to, get someone to come in and volunteer and help out. So with Daniel coming in, like I said, it's been nice to have him focus in on, the Rocket League season, and I can just put my whole 100% attention on Overwatch and focus in on that. So, but yeah, it does take for sure a village to run this whole program. But being able to, like I said, just focus in on the one game that I play and know and like to play has been already a pretty great start.
Oh, I bet. All right, Sam, I got to know, what other game outside Overwatch 2 do you like to play?
Well, I played Rainbow Six Siege and Valorant for the school. But what have I been playing the most recently? That's maybe a good question to answer. Besides Overwatch.
I like playing college football. You play any of the sports games, or are you mostly into the...
I've been wanting to buy Madden 26, but I haven't gotten around to it yet.
All right.
I haven't gotten around to it yet. I promised myself, if the Jacksonville Jaguars win their division, I will buy Madden 26.
Well, they play. I think they play my Broncos this weekend.
They do play the Broncos this Sunday. My manager is a Broncos fan. We're
Okay.
working together for that game.
Okay, all right. You're gonna have to wear a Broncos jersey or something if
No.
they. Okay.
I'll refuse them.
Sam, great to meet you. Best of luck rest of the season, your senior year.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks so much, Jose. Appreciate it. Good to see you as always.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, how can people watch or join in on taking part in esports?
Yeah, absolutely. So students can join during our regular sign-up times. We usually announce them during the regular school announcements or have signs posted up along the school. And you can actually watch us on Bobcat Esports on YouTube. We stream every game, or at least try to stream every game, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, but yeah, if they even want to get involved with streaming, because sometimes I get tired of streaming. So.
I bet there's a lot going on for sure. Well, best of luck, guys. Thanks for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. When we come back, we will talk basketball. This is Bobcat Live. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Have Van Wyck Wood Builders design and build the storage shed you need. So many different options to choose from. Van Wyck Wood Builders, just 5 miles south of I-80 in Grinnell on Highway 146. Online at vanwyckwoodbuilders.com.
At Lennox Employees Credit Union, you're more than a member, you're family. Since 1948, we've been helping members and their families save more, borrow smarter, and reach their financial goals. Whether it's a low-rate auto loan, a mortgage that feels manageable, or simply a savings account that grows with you, we're here to make banking simple and stress-free. Discover the credit union difference today. Visit Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main in Marshalltown, where people helping people is more than a motto. It's who we are. Learn more at lennoxecu.com. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Back in on Bobcat Live. Great to have you along tonight. Our producer is Elijah Bond. I'm Brandon Lewis. Now switching gears, talking a little boys basketball as they were in action on Monday night at Southeast Polk. A 54-29 loss at Southeast Polk on Monday night. Coach, team, 8-7 there after the first quarter. Thought the start was really nice, but Southeast Polk really started to pressure you in the front court and really put that pressure on, and ball control and security became a little bit of an issue as they had a few fast breaks and stuff like that. Was that a good – we always talk about those games against CIML opponents, a measuring stick game, but, was it a good game to kind of assess where your team is at and find out, hey, this is a little bit of the weaknesses and this is what we can do to correct those?
Well, we had talked about before going into the game that this would be the game that we'd find out if we can handle the pressure or not. It's been kind of our issue over the years a little bit. And I thought we did fairly well in the beginning, and then when they switched up to that little 1-3-1 half-court trap type of deal, in the third quarter, we kind of folded a little bit and had a hard time with it. We weren't quite prepared for it, and that's on us as coaching staff. But, from a standpoint of physicality, that was the best team we've played so far. And I don't think the score of the game tells the story of the game. The last 4 minutes in the third quarter and the first 4 minutes in the fourth quarter, it just got away from us. And it was transition threes by 11, quick steals, and so forth. We just had a hard time scoring. Drake under the weather. Little foul trouble there as well. And wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, from a team aspect, though, I feel like that was one of the better Southeast Polk teams we've seen. They've had a coaching change. Their coach came from, Western Christian, I believe it was.
Yeah, Grandview Christian.
Or Grandview like Christian, yeah. He came over, maybe not the most talent that they've had, but overall I felt collectively as a team they played it as a pretty solid unit for a first-year coaching staff.
Absolutely. They had 5 guys almost in double figures. They had 4 in double figures. One was averaging 9. The one kid was hurt, number 3. I don't know any names. I just go by numbers. But then they had a 6'6", 6'7" kid standing there on the sideline that looked like when he gets off the airplane that everybody's going to stare at him a little bit and passes the test. But I have no idea if he's any good or not. But it looked like they, if he gets healthy, that their rotation gets a little bit better. They're young when they come off the bench. There was a freshman playing, and there was a couple of sophomores, I believe. Yeah. But as a group of the seniors that he has, the point guard and all that, that's a good team. And they turned around the next day and beat Ankeny by 15.
Yeah. All right, so how's practice been this week as you prepare for Fort Dodge and bouncing back from Monday night?
Practice is always solid. The group of kids that we have, we show up, we do the work. There's no nonsense. We work hard, we play hard. We're asking questions, we're attentive. Really just a nice group to have, and there's no issues. You walk in, you get to coach them up, they accept it. It's a really good group. Yeah,
what's kind of surprised you a little bit about this 4-2 start with this team? It seems like, especially early on in the season, you look at like the Lincoln game, you face a little bit of adversity and you come back and you close it out, and the 26-point win over Hoover, I think it was 26. The way you're able to kind of shut down their big man down low, that kind of thing. What's kind of impressed you about the fight out of this crew to keep it going and lock it down on the defensive end?
How quickly we figured it out. It was about a week into practice that I thought here we got 2 freshmen going and so forth. But, I mean, it started feeling like it wasn't freshmen. Our sophomore group that is here, obviously, I mean, they're figuring out the transition a little bit on the demand of what we're asking every day and how hard we got to play and so forth. I think Coach Johnson does a great job with the freshmen. But right now, the demand is just a little bit higher level, as Oliver can probably tell you, as Gavin can probably tell you, as Hunter would probably tell you. So, but from that standpoint, our group has really responded every day in practice, easy to coach. But those 2 freshmen, they've kind of made it all work.
Yeah.
I mean, if we don't have them, especially with Jamison being out, and what they've been able to do, I mean, it doesn't feel like they're freshmen on the floor anymore.
Yeah, it really doesn't, and it's been incredible to see how, like, even a guy like Damian Segovia has come in and he's added that scoring now to his game in the past couple of games and had 10 points last Friday night against Mason City. So to see their maturation, and then, you mentioned getting back a healthy Jamison Niehaus maybe after the break, that kind of thing. How important is tomorrow night and closing out the front half of the season before you really get into January, which is always grueling?
Well, you always want to go back on the winning track. I mean, you drop one, you get beat, get thumped a little bit there towards the end, but you want to always get back on winning track, and what we got to do is just go back to our ways, play hard, defend like we have been doing. Our confidence, we will obviously help trying to get a W there, but at the same time, I mean, nothing changes. I mean, every game is the game that we got to play, and here we are. Let's go out. Let's put our shell drill on the floor that we work on it every day in practice. Let's offensively do what we've been doing. When I talk about the freshman making it happen, but just look at Kyle's acceptance of his role.
Yeah.
He's our leading scorer, averaged 17 attempts last year, and has dropped his attempt downs for the better of the team. His efficiency is off the roof right now.
Yeah.
Jacob buying into his role. I mean, it's all across the board. Drake doing a hell of a job, really kind of turning into that defender that we're counting on, stopping somebody that is their main guy.
Yeah.
And then when Jamison gets back, our rotation is going to be completely different, as Jamison can kind of play the point, the 3, the 4, the 5, and guard 1 through 5. I mean, we're excited to have Jamison back, but at the same time, it'll take a little time to get him in the flow of things. But so Friday night, we just got to go out and be us.
Yeah, you mentioned Kyle not only on the offensive end of things, but man, on the defensive end, it seems like it's upticked, and then especially the rebounding category. He's one of the best defensive rebounders in the state right now. I believe he's still number 1, but why is he so good at rebounding? It just seems like he's always right in the right spot at the right time to get those boards.
Well, it's not just being in the right spot for the board. He's in the right spot defensively just about every possession. And if you watch him, he's down in the stands, he's talking, he's letting everybody know what he's doing. If you want an example of where to be and how to do it defensively, Kyle Smith is just a perfect example, and he does it every day in practice. And I got to tell you, I mean, to do it at the ability and the level that he does it every day, that's hard. That's commitment. And that's consistency. That's just across the board of just the demand that he puts on himself is why he's in the right spot to grab that rebound. And his work ethic is second to none, quite honestly. And when your best player is your hardest worker, it's really easy to coach the team.
Yeah, I'm sure it sets example for everybody else, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about Fort Dodge. They only have 1 win on the season. They just got blown out by Mason City. They've had a couple of games that, I thought, oh, wow, a little bit closer than I would expect. But what do you make out of this Fort Dodge team?
The only thing I want to just make sure that we understand, we lost to them last time. So let's just leave it at that. And if that doesn't get us a little excited to play, whether their record is 1-4 or 4-1 or whatever it is, we lost last time. So that's a bad taste in our mouth. We lost our last game against Southeast Polk. So let's just be ready to play no matter what it is that we need to focus on. Doesn't matter who we play. If we put our standard on the floor, it's going to show up at the end of the day in the box score and more than likely result in the W.
Yeah, for sure. Well, keep up the great work. Great to see you as always. Appreciate it, Brenier. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
And I know you'll stay busy with all the youth basketball tournaments, right?
We try.
Hey, when we come back, we will talk with the sophomore group in our roundtable. This is Bobcat Live. You're watching KFJB-TV.
We do more than just t-shirts and hoodies. Check with Adlet Engraving and Screen Print for awards, lasered items, embroidery, and of course, imprinted apparel. 307 Riverside, right here in Marshalltown. Easy parking, delivery is available.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East Southridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Tired of just looking for a job? Find a career you'll love. Marshalltown Community College is enrolling now for spring classes. Your future starts here. We offer hands-on career training leading directly to in-demand jobs, from technical skills to healthcare. Our expert faculty and advisors help you find your path. We have flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs you can complete entirely online. Stop waiting. Invest in your future today. Spring classes start January 20th. Enroll now. Visit MarshalltownCommunityCollege.com.
Back in on Bobcat Live. Great to have you along tonight. And we've got the sophomore crew. This is the first ever boys roundtable, so you guys should feel honored. Hunter, I got to ask you first. Hunter Fours gets the first question. How long have you been working on that mustache?
Maybe like a year. Well, I've always been able to.
How many kids do you have?
Not any, but I've always been able to grow one since maybe like 7th grade. But then I shaved it one year before I went to Canada, and just ever since then it's kind of stuck with me.
Well, it's a good look, but we joke that there can only be like one mustache because you came in and Jacob and his mustache came out. So is that coach's limit, is one mustache on the floor at a time?
I think there should be 5.
I don't know if everybody in the row can pull that off. I'm just going to have you tell me a little bit. I'm going to pass the mic down. You guys just tell me your name and tell me a little bit about the things you're involved in during the school year. Garrett, you get going.
I'm Garrett Tatey, and I'm involved in basketball, baseball, and football, and other extracurriculars, including math.
My name's Hunter Fours. I'm involved in football and basketball, and I'm really involved in different XLP activities.
My name is Gavin Mishek. I'm involved in basketball, soccer, and golf.
My name's Oliver Young. I'm involved in basketball, baseball, and golf.
My name's Aiden Holmgren, and I am involved in golf, basketball, and baseball.
My name is Bennett Ricken, and I'm involved in football, basketball, track, and baseball.
Golf too, right? Were you out there? No, you weren't in golf? Is your brother? Your brother is in golf. Okay, that's what it is. So what's the deal? We got 3 golfers here. Grant Griesel, one of my all-time favorite basketball players and golfers. I never had the golf along with him, but is Coach working over the golf program, recruiting you out for basketball, or what's going on?
Well, no, it's not. We've all been on the same AAU team since God knows when. I would say around 3rd, 4th grade. One of our dads put it together, and we just ran with it. So we're kind of used to playing basketball just as a team, and ended up playing golf together. So
that's got to be fun. All right, so we got the baseball connection as well too. But Oliver, I gotta ask you. You were in our golf along as well. Did you watch the video? Okay, all right. Did you guys, everybody, watch the golf along? All right. Did we like it? I know I took down Joe in that. You know, I mean, how would you rate my golf game though? Is what I'm getting to. Is it okay? Is it pretty bad?
It's okay. It's not bad.
Not too many compliments. Okay, that's fine. I gotta ask because I know. I think almost everybody's here has seen a little bit of the floor time in the varsity games, maybe at the end of it. But tell me a little bit about the practice, and Coach Brynjolfsson was up there and talked a little bit about just the role you play. So tell me, like Garrett, for you, what kind of is your role in practice and helping make sure that even if you don't see the floor on varsity night, you're making sure you're getting all those guys ready to go out there?
Yeah, so we're out on the floor every day during practice getting our varsity guys ready, giving them looking what the other team runs, giving them, letting them know what they need to do. And we're also out there getting them better, just overall.
That's good to do. All right, tell me. Let's go. Holiday plans. What are you doing this Christmas?
I'm just probably going over to my grandma's and spending time with my family.
I like that plan. Favorite Christmas movie?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. That's a classic. Oliver, how about you? What favorite Christmas movie?
I'm also going to say Home Alone.
Home Alone. All right, he's copying. Gavin, tomorrow night, what's your scouting report on Fort Dodge?
They play a lot of 2-3 zone, but we talked today, and we don't know if last couple of years they've been playing zone, switching to man as soon as they play us. So we're just gonna go just wing it the first couple minutes, see what they play in. But we've started rolling with some plays to beat the 2-3 zone, beat the press, and all that. So pretty excited for it.
When you go into a game like tomorrow, I consider Fort Dodge always a rivalry game. Mason City, obviously Ames is always up there. But who would you say, Hunter, is that team you always look forward to playing?
There's a couple teams, but I really like playing Mason City because, especially for football and basketball too, but football, our middle school, we didn't win one game during middle school, and the first game freshman year, we beat Mason City 42-7. So that just felt really good to beat them. And then last year for basketball, we went 1-1 with them, freshman level. So it's always fun to play them and built kind of relationship with them. We went 2-0. 2-0.
It's okay. I'm sure they all run together. All right, you came in at the end of you guys in the freshman-sophomore football game on the road at Waterloo East in the Dome. Do you remember that game? You guys almost came back and beat them. You ran in the 2-point conversion to the near side. Do you remember that? And I reached out to try to give you a high five, and you just blew me off. What's going on?
Well, the play wasn't even called for me to run it, but I knew once I got the ball, I was going to run it in just because I knew I could take them. And once I scored, that was the only thing on my mind.
Not giving me a high five. So it was okay because Dylan laughed and he gave me a high five in replacement. So anyway, great job. Good luck tomorrow night, guys. Appreciate it. Give it up for the sophomores out here at Bobcat Live. When we come back, we'll talk to Megan Heitman, assistant coach for the girls basketball team, right here on KFJB-TV.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social for date night, family fun, or the company party with plenty of space for everyone. Visit Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to start planning your group outing at Wayward Social, the place for fun.
From preschool to graduation day, Marshalltown Community School District prepares students for success in a global world. Embrace the lead with curriculum that prepares students for tomorrow's challenges, giving your child unmatched college and career advantages. Embrace the lead by developing talents beyond the classroom through extracurricular opportunities and by focusing on student well-being and whole child development. Create a global learning community right here in Marshalltown. Learn more at marshalltown.k12.ia.us.
Refinance your auto loan with Members First Community Credit Union. For a limited time, refinance your auto loan from another lender and receive 1% cash back up to $500. Scan the QR code to apply online. Call us or visit a Members First branch.
Welcome back into Bobcat Live. Great to have you along tonight on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, and now joined by assistant coach Megan Heitman for the Bobcat ladies. And, of course, coming off a loss on Monday night, first loss of the season, but not to outshine it. I mean, a great test. What do you think you really learned the most about playing Southeast Polk, always perennially a pretty good girls basketball team?
I think it's good to test where you are. I mean, we had some good games early, but not necessarily the most competitive. So I think it was a good test to see where we are. Be able to handle more pressure, a team that's more physical, more athletic, plays a lot of basketball, and so I think it was a good test for us at this point in the year.
Mm-hmm. There's been so many bright spots, though, including Millie Heitman, who I'm sure you know a little bit.
Yeah.
I asked her on our Cat Connection recently, what's it like to have your mom on the coaching staff? I don't know if you saw it or not.
Yeah,
but
I did.
So, all right, so tell me your perspective on coaching your daughter.
I think it's usually pretty good. She really doesn't know anything else because I've coached her for basketball and a lot of soccer since she was little.
Yeah.
So I'm actually looking forward to her playing in college with some different coaches and see what happens, see what they can get her to do. I think we've kind of had enough of what I can give her and what she can tolerate. But I mean, she's been really good at the beginning of the year, and I think that's just a testament to how much hard work she's put in. Like her and Amara, Morgan, a lot of those girls have been going to the Y when we don't have things, or even when we're giving them a night off. Hey, I'm picking up a carload and we're going to the Y. Okay, have fun, right? And it's just like they just want to play basketball and they want to play together. So
which I'm sure makes it fun to coach.
Yes, it is a little bit easier when you don't have to tell them to go hard constantly. You know, kind of like Brenier was saying.
Yeah.
When you have kids who want to work hard and they want to get better and they have goals, it's a lot easier just to work on the offensive things and not have to motivate all the time.
Yeah, you're going to take on Fort Dodge coming up tomorrow night. What's kind of your scouting report on them coming in?
They have one really good player in LJ Meal, who's been a starter for them since she was a freshman.
Yeah.
Luckily, she's roughly the same size and speed as Millie, and Millie likes the garter. So, I mean, that's helpful for us that we have somebody who matches up against her pretty well. They've lost a lot of their ball handling that they've had in the past, so they've not had as much success this year. So we're kind of hoping to come out like we did against Basin City and jump on them early and see what we can do, maybe throw a press on them, see if we can get them to turn the ball over and capitalize on that. So if we can keep it kind of out of LJ's hands as much as possible, that's going to give us the best success.
It was fun to see that backcourt pressure that you kind of unveiled against Mason City, and it worked, and you had a lot of good success with it. How fun was it to roll that out and see the ladies really kind of capitalize on that?
It was a lot of fun. We threw it in, I think it was a Wednesday, where we just kind of threw it in at the end of practice. We do more individual stuff on Wednesdays, and we threw it in because we thought there was a chance we wouldn't have practice on Thursday, which we didn't. So they had worked on it for about 20 minutes total, I think, and they came out at quarter timeout or something. I think it was Kinsley was like, hey, can we go press now? And we were like, oh, okay. I mean, like, if they're asking, then they're behind it and they're confident in it, and that's the biggest thing. And they went out and did a lot better than, we'd only practiced for about 15, 20 minutes of what it would look like. So, having the kids have confidence in things and asking and wanting to do different defenses and different things on offense is really, really helpful this year.
Plus, it was fun to see you end a 31-game losing streak to Mason City, and you used something they always use against you.
Know, right? We thought about that, like, throwing a 1-3-1 at them too, and we're like, see how you can handle it more this year.
Yeah.
But,
so that was good to see. There's been a lot of really fun parts. Third in the state in steals as a team. Most free throws attempts, which just kind of shows that aggressiveness that this team has had. Plus, you have the number one scoring defense in the state right now, just under 30 points per game. So, what's kind of I know this team has aspirations of winning conference, but how high is the ceiling right now that you can climb and continue to improve?
I think as high as they want to. I don't think there's anybody in our conference that we can't compete with, that we can't beat. It's not going to be easy. Waterloo East is going to have a pretty decent team. Ames has a pretty decent team. Then we have to play everybody twice. So I think Mason City will probably have, if they have their best guard back and healthy, who couldn't play against us. So, I don't think there's anybody out there for the rest of the year that we can't compete with and beat. It's just whether we go out and whether we stay healthy and then go out
Yeah.
and execute the way that we need to.
Yeah. I went to Marshalltown Community College women's basketball last night. They played Nyack, and Nyack ranked 15th. MCC almost beat them. They lost by 1.
Yeah.
But Zariah Falls, Reggie
Yeah.
Scott.
I saw their, I've been looking at some of the junior college rosters, and I saw that, and I was like, oh, I know a lot of those people.
Yeah, for sure. Brought back some memories, for sure. Seeing those ladies last night. Megan, best of luck, and hope you have a great Christmas.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah. Megan Heitman with us on Bob. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to leave you hanging there.
I mean, you're handing out handshakes.
When we come back, we'll make a quick visit with the ladies on the round table. They want to get back to wrestling, which we're covering tonight on KFJB-TV as well. We'll wrap things up when we come back right here.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown. With their extensive inventory, you're sure to make a winning selection when you shop McGregor's for your bedroom, living room, and dining room furnishings. McGregor's has the right play for every room in your home. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is proud to be your locally owned and operated furniture store since 1896 and very proud to support Bobcat Athletics again this season. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Refinance your auto loan with Members First Community Credit Union. For a limited time, refinance your auto loan from another lender and receive 1% cash back up to $500. Scan the QR code to apply online. Call us or visit a Members First branch.
Back in on Bobcat Live, Brandon Lewis with you. One final time, we got to get the ladies back to the wrestling match. They're taking on Tumwa here tonight, but our favorite KFJB supporter right here, Kinsley Bowie. What do you got playing for the holiday season? Did you get your dad anything real nice for the holidays?
He just bought himself a car.
All right, so there you go. It's all taken care of. All right, so I got to ask, how much do you enjoy the win cam? You know what I mean? I'm more of a, this kind of for the win cam. I know maybe that's old school, but. So we got to get a win tomorrow night so we can get back on the win cam. Frankie, what's the key to victory tomorrow night?
Just play our game like we know how to play.
Which is get the ball to you inside.
Yeah.
Kira Holstead, how are you?
Good.
Good. All right. Is this your first time at a round table, or did you come last year?
I didn't play last year.
I didn't think so. So welcome.
Yeah.
What are you doing for Christmas? Anything fun?
No, not really.
No? Okay. All right. All right. So tomorrow when you do the win cam against Fort Dodge, Amira, like if you and I played a pickup game and I beat you 3-0, how would you put that on the screen?
I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. You put 6-0 on the, I don't know if you watch back, but you put it, this looks like 3-0 to me, but it doesn't look like, you did it backwards. You said 0-6 on the TV screen.
I would like this. I would like this.
I don't know. All right. You ladies. The boys were much better. Morgan, give me, all right, I don't really want to do this, but what's your score prediction for tomorrow night?
67-41.
Wow. All right. With that, good luck tomorrow night, all right? Go Bobcats. Hey, thanks so much to our producer, Elijah Bond. I'm Brandon Lewis. You've been watching Bobcat Live from Wayward Social on KFJB-TV.